There's definitely sheep or deer in here. I think those are bighorn sheep tracks. They don't quite have the same point. They're more rounded. They came through here just recently. That may be what I heard knocking rocks down above me where I was up that other one. So there's got to be water in here somewhere. See, you can see where they came right along here. Animal tracks like that point the way they're going. So that is the tip. That's the heel, as it were, and that's the tip. So they're going that direction. And these are pretty fresh. You can tell how fresh they are. Here's a good example of a person track that isn't that fresh. You can see it looks slightly degraded. The wind blows a little bit of dust and covers them. These could be a couple hours old or so. They're probably not much older than that. So let's go poke. I've not been up in this canyon. Never come back up in this one. So we're going to go look around up in here and see where it goes and what it does. It may cross through and come out on the other side at the road. And that may be why the sheep are using it, because they can get in, and, or the deer. I think those are sheep, but so they can get through. I also thought I saw a cat track. It's hard to tell. It's a little old. These are definitely a cat or a dog. I'm not seeing any paw mark. I mean any claw marks. So it's hard to say. Well, I'm going to continue on up here. Yeah, this is a great little find. This is another little box canyon. There's definitely ungulate tracks coming up in here. I'm pretty sure they're sheep. I'm going to poke around. There was tiny little ones too, so they've got fawns, calves with them. So I'm going to look up in here and see what I can find. It's a sheep, a ram sitting there looking right at me. You see it? It's almost a full curl. It's a nice little ram. Desert bighorn. I knew they were in here. There's got to be more than one. That's cool. Here's some footage with my Nikon at 300mm. I had to turn the sound down because I was messing around with my pack and it was causing a lot of noise. Sorry about it, it's out of focus. On video it's really hard to focus with that thing, and it was focusing on the bushes.
Wasn't sure what to make of me. Good thing he went by instead of charging me. I really don't like being that close to wild animals, especially rams, bulls, bucks. They're very, very territorial, and when they're that used to people, they're not afraid of them. That's when you gotta watch out.
Well, dang. That was a good find. Though I was a little bit nervous about him getting that close. He was, back up there on the rock to check me out. He heard me coming in and then came down and fed pretty close, and he came up within 20 feet of me. I was starting to get a little bit wary. I was just getting ready to back off when I gave him plenty of space. I took the wind up high and let him have the whole trail down below, and he took the trail and ran past me. I think he still is right down there, not too far ahead of me. So only one that came up in here, the others went up the other draw. So he was by himself. There's none others in here, but that was cool. I'm gonna go up there and look for some more. Alright, I found his buddy. I found the other one right there. And over here's the one that I saw first. It's back in there. I know there's some more further in here, some babies. At least one. And some of the ewes. These are both really nice rams. They're really used to people, so they're not afraid. They could care less that I'm here. They don't want me too close. You don't want to get too close. I was really worried I was too close, but I gave them room to get by me. That's the biggest thing, is don't box them in. Give them room. So I've come up here on a little bit higher ground area to get a better view of them, so they can see me, know what I am. Mountain goats will, these are sheep. Mountain goats will actually assert their dominance on you and try to push you off stuff if they don't like you there. Never heard of bighorn sheep doing that. So that's 3 of them. Three big rams. Pretty cool. He came out of nowhere, hopped up on that rock. Oh, this is pretty cool. I'm just up here on this sandstone hill, about maybe 10 feet up, just watching them down there. Can't see them really well, but I can see 2 of them right now. That was pretty cool, that one. Coming back down this other little side canyon and jumping up on that rock. I heard him and looked over and just in time to see him leap up on that rock and take a good look at me. There's probably some more up in here. I know there are because I saw some ewe and kid tracks, so just little tracks. So I'm sure there's others back up in here, and they may come back down. I'd like to find out where the water is in this area and go watch the water hole. There's probably mule deer in here too, though. I haven't seen any tracks. I was pretty sure those were sheep tracks. They don't have the same shape as a mule deer. Yeah, this is cool. They're right over there. They're just that gray dead tree bush. There's one right about in there, on just behind that little red. Oh, but another one just went behind the other part of that sandstone. They're just feeding up in there. They must have been bedded for the day back on these rocks. There probably was some I heard above me in that other little box canyon. They were laying down up there in the shade and got up moving around and knocked some rocks down. That must be what I heard. There's no other explanation. Well, this has been really fun. Just poking around in here, photographing different things, running into those sheep. So right now the sun is just setting, and I'm setting up, photographing up this cool draw that I've gone up to. It goes up and connects up to the Addle campground. That's where I saw the sheep was up in there, and then they came down right at the mouth of it. I ran into the one big ram. Oh, there's one right there. I ran into the one big ram as I was coming back out. He moved back in. Been looking for compositions. I really like this perspective. The light is now gone. I got it just as the light was really nice. This is what I got. There's the histogram showing the exposure and exposure information. I really like this composition. I had to play around a little bit with it to just get it how I liked it. To move the camera up a little bit closer. I've got this grass, this white grass right here in the foreground, just enough of it, and then this bush over here, right there. The light was really nice, just that last bit of sunlight hitting across here and just lighting everything up. I love to get where you have layered lighting, but I love the perspective of the cliff faces going in, leading in. The sky was good. No color in it yet, but it's nice blue and some nice clouds. And then the background in there with the red rock finishing up, and then another layer with that mount in the back. It's really cool. I really like how it turned out. I really like these rock faces along here, and I would like to get up and shoot across them with the sunset behind, but I just don't think I could pull that off. I might be able to actually climb up on that one right there, on that fin of that one, and I might go over there and do that. Well, I don't think the sunset's going to do anything spectacular. It's done, gone through some yellows and oranges, but nothing really nice on fire. It could still explode, but I don't think it will. So let me show you. That's what it looks like right now. Nothing really amazing. The shot I'm getting is with my 14mm lens. It's going from about right there all the way across to right about there. I'm gonna probably call it a night. That sunset's dying. Gonna head back over there to my car, make my bed. I'm sleeping in the car. I'm just going to get up early in the morning and hit the road. I've got about a 5-hour drive to get home. And I told my wife I'd be home probably around noon. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, if I leave at 7. Actually, I'm in Arizona time. I mean, in Nevada time, so I need to leave like at 6. Which I'll probably do that. I could get up and photograph, but I don't think I will. It's just, there's not a lot of clouds, not a lot of action other than the sheep, and I got some good shots of those. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get some dinner. I haven't had anything today at all to eat except for some protein bars and protein drinks. So go make some dinner and call it a night. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this little adventure here in the Valley of Fire. It's Valley of Fire State Park. It's on in Nevada. It's about an hour outside of Las Vegas, just between Las Vegas and Mesquite. It's a really cool place. Thanks for watching, and happy trails. So the next morning I got up really early before first light, and as I was headed out of the park, the sunrise started to look spectacular, so I stopped and got some photographs. I really like this one, how it turned out. I ended up cropping it to a 2-to-1 ratio to remove some of the stuff in the foreground that I didn't like. I like panoramics, and I've got the latitude to do that with that camera. This next one was a really, really fun one also. I love these lines of the rock leading your eyes in to the center, and the lines of the clouds leading your eyes down in. I really just love how this image turned out. So thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoy these pictures. Hope you enjoyed this video.